Hey Soulsters, thank you for joining me today. I'm Cleo. This is Cleo Soul Tarot. Today we want to answer the question, what is the big three we should be expecting in Libra season? Well, it's the BJJ. That's balance, justice, and judgment, especially when it comes to relationships, careers, and our money. And in Virgo season, we did the work, we did the adjustments. Now it's time for harvest. It's time to reap what you sown. Let's get to the read. Well, okay, Soulsters, let's go ahead and take a look at Libra, the season, the energy it's bringing in, and take a look at the three BJJs. That's balance, justice, and judgment when it comes to our relationships, money, and our careers. Now, we do know that Libra season blows in an autumn equinox on the 22nd of September, the first day of fall, which holds in and brings in balance of equal light and darkness. And we did the work, right? And then follow up with the new moon, I think on the 25th. The new moon will be on the 25th. Now that's going to be some good energy coming in for us, right? Helping us balance. But we do have to deal with the Mercury retrograde, which is teaching us to let go of things in our lives that no longer serves us. And we've been talking about that and we've been doing the work. So let's go ahead and take a look at the three BJJs when it comes to relationships, money, and our careers. Let's take a look. Relationships, money, and careers. What do you want to tell us for Libra season 2022? Well, we are going to be looking at our second chakra here with the Archangel Ariel. And the second chakra is, I do believe, orange, which is about Leo. And we did the work. We had Lionsgate come in. We have the number 36. But with the sacral chakra, it's about reproduction. It's about harvest. It's about bringing in energy, your energy. And with this card, we do see the crown chakra lit up with about 12 stars there. So the stars are on our side, guys, as far as balancing the relationship and how we see ourselves. Okay. So we're definitely on a journey with the number 2 here. Definitely on a journey. We're on the path. And we do have to make choices. And this is going to be about making the choice this month or this season with Libra. We're going to have to make a choice and continue on the work that we've been doing already. And also the 7th chakra when it comes to judgment, Archangel Ariel. So we have Ariel and Uriel. Okay, so the 7th chakra is the crown chakra, and as you can see, she is wearing a beautiful crown, which means we've learned our knowledge, or gained our knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and learned from our past life experiences. I think that's a good way of putting it. We definitely learned. I want to get these, but I also want to take a look at some angel cards real quick when it comes to relationship, careers, and money. Let's see. Before we move on. And Libra is ruled by Venus, right? And Venus is about harvest, definitely harvest, and the Empress card. So, guys, we just had that full moon in Pisces. Pisces full moon in Virgo, and it was a harvest moon. Yeah, favorable outcome. When it comes to balance, we definitely have a favorable outcome. It's coming in balance, justice, and judgment. It's we got it on our side, guys. Yeah, we're guarded and protected. This comes down to the relationship, it comes down to the career, and it also comes down to our money. Guarded and protected. And if you're looking to increase your career and some money, there is a favorable outcome happening for you as well. And Libra, yeah, prayers will help the situation. So make sure you are doing your prayers, meditation, contemplation, basically doing your raising your vibration to a higher level by creating the reality that you want, letting go of the negative thoughts. And when they come up, just, do whatever you need to do. If it's a prayer, do that. And basically, the prayer is talking about calling in your spiritual support, calling in your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors and way showers. They'll help you out. Oh yeah, spiritual abundance. So we do have spiritual abundance coming in, especially with the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. But we do have spiritual abundance coming in. And when we talk about abundance, that means on every level. There is absolutely no limit. So whenever you're praying, make sure to, do it how you want. But leave the limits up to the cosmos, to the universe. Because the universe always want to give us more than what we think we deserve. But when it comes to relationships and on a journey, we have unconditional love. The Divine Mother. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me give and receive the love I deserve. And we just said that. When it comes to spiritual abundance, the universe and the Divine Mother is going to give us more than what we think we deserve. That's on every level. That's with relationships, that's with careers, and that's with your money. So leave it open. If you want to be specific just to see, then go ahead and do that. Well, connect to music. Okay, I'm going to put this to the side. And the reason why I'm doing that, because someone is writing music. And someone is using music for to assist them in their meditation, contemplation, their prayers. And there is a song that helps someone calm down during trying situations, okay? And trust your vibes, okay? Make sure you trust in your vibes here in Libra season, because see, you're going to be balanced. Balancing yourself, continue to balance yourself, especially when it comes to your relationship, careers, and your money. But thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. And that's under the 7th chakra. Whenever you're connecting to the universal collective, and also the Akashic records. Some of you are able to do that. And our heart chakra is open up and is opening as well. So make sure you do remember to keep your heart open. Let's get some love stuff out. Let's see. With the relationship. I do feel like there is going to be a lot of growth in relationships. All relationships all the way around, intimate relationships, family, and also friends, and also with the careers as well. Let's see. Yeah, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moments fully. Make sure you take time to smell the roses. And both of this, with the spiritual abundance, she has flowers in her hands too. Oh no, that's money. I have my glasses on, I promise. But when it comes to attraction, make sure when it comes to attraction and spiritual abundance and love as well, be appreciative of what you already have, because more is coming. More is coming. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So you'll probably meet someone if you're not already together. I'm pretty sure some of you are already together, and you're asking, excuse me, is this my soulmate? Am I on this journey alone? No, you're not on the journey alone, especially if you're with someone. They could be learning from you, even if they're not, being upfront with it, and they're being, you know how we could be. We could be. But we're always looking, side-eye looking and learning, even when and that goes with your career too. Sometimes your boss, someone, that's over you could be learning from you and seeing qualities in you that they'd like to have within themselves. So pay attention to that as well. And your family members too, all the way around. And make sure you are paying attention to your children because they are watching you. Okay? Your love life is being affected by children. Some of you could be having children with the unconditional love. Some of you could be bringing children into the world. Um, and some of us are definitely working on the inner child. Okay? We're balancing that energy out. I know I am. I definitely am doing that for sure. Absolutely. And when we're talking about the inner child, make sure you connect with the music. You remember the music? For me, it would be the music of the, in the 90s, really. I really like the 90s music. I know a lot of people like, oh, what happened? I did something. Because these are different. Oh. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I noticed one of the cards wasn't being cooperative. But I remember the 90s music, and I know that a lot of people like the 80s music, and some people like the 60s, and they were born in, 20, 25 years ago. Yeah, they still do. They like it. I remember the Walkman. I don't know if anybody else remember that. Oh, we just had to have one. And the pagers. But anyway. Speaking of love, with Grim Reaper, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Oh. Well, that's about balance. That's about balance. And the second chakra, we're going to take that up with the second chakra card because listen, I'm going to put this up here but with the second chakra, right? It definitely has to do with an intimate relationship. Someone could have been stepping out, right? They could have been. And this is the time that you're going to have to let them go. I don't know, that's for somebody. It's not for everyone. And it doesn't resonate with everyone. But it also could mean, when we're talking about children and the inner child, it could be something that you need to let go with that as well. Some trauma that is no longer serving you to continue to carry it. The only way to heal the trauma is to really address it, look at it. Some of us do, like me. I mean, I get counseled, to get counseling, you know what I'm saying, and help you work through that. Yeah. So soulmate, I'm going to put this with soulmate here. Because it says the keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconditional, string along, one night stand. Oh, well, see, it's one of these. Okay, it's not all of it when it comes to unconditional love. It could be a one night stand. Basically, what this keys on a ring is saying is make sure you're paying attention and listening to and trusting your vibes. When these people come into your life, you're gonna have to you got to do interviews. You got to watch them, see how they're treating other people. You know what I'm saying? They may say one thing to you, but and some of us may have a one night stand and be okay with it. I mean, hell, we all grown. We grown, and many of us has done it, especially in our 20s, right? Well, some of us haven't. Let's keep it real. But there are many options and decisions, But let's see. Oh, we have cassette. Speaking of the Walkman, right? Speaking of that, look at this. Okay, let's see what it says. Outdated thinking. Oh, conditioning. Replaying events over in our head. Okay, so that does have to do with letting go of the inner child trauma, right? It's outdated. It's played. And you're definitely entitled to your feelings, and we do understand because hey, all of us had to deal with something, even if it's something that happened to us in our teenage years or in our 20s that could have affected us, but we do have to move on. And I will say this: get counseling and move at your own pace. Let no one rush you. Ooh, healing heart, yeah. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships and or addictions. Ooh, that's wow. Wow. So this is what some of us are dealing with. In order to get the spiritual abundance, in order to get the unconditional love, we have to trust our vibes. We have to let go of this outdated thinking. And with the keys on the ring, sometimes you have to, you know, taste the selection. You just have to, you know. Well, you don't have to, but you know what I'm saying. But and what's gonna happen is it's gonna heal your heart. And you have to heal your heart and allow the angels to heal you with the prayers to help you through this situation. Because these situations is definitely dealing with when it comes to overthinking things or outdated thinking with your crown chakra. And these two has to do, well, this has to do with your heart chakra, but this one, the keys on the ring, is definitely your second chakra there. Let's see what the ancestors have to say. Because they laid us out, right? They laid us out with that info, boo. Well, snake, shed your skin. This is all about letting go of the past here and allowing yourself to evolve into into your new self. To go through the transformation. But remember, this Libra season is about balance. It is about balance, it's about justice, and it's about judgment. So when it comes to judgment, we have to make the right decision. And we know how to do it because Virgo and Leo has given us the strength and the courage, right? And Gemini helped us to think about things. I think. Yeah, drum. So dream and journey. So some of us, when it comes to the journey here, right here, the number 2 card, the journey here. Number 1, some of us are, when we are sleeping, we have an out of body experience. Some of us have the ability to travel in our dreams. So even when we wake, we can still do it. So make sure you're paying attention to your dreams and stuff like that, because you'll get answers for the journey that you're on. And also, when it comes to keys on the ring, it's a journey. You gotta go through it. And we all learn from it. It's not a big deal. Yeah, trader, meaning exchange energy to create abundance. So we do have abundance coming in again. But not only that, with the Grand Reaper, when it talks about the relationship is over, no second chances, and that goes with when we're talking about growth, transform your life with the snake, But also, I'm thinking snake in the grass, right? Snake in the grass. And also a traitor. Someone probably was not altogether honest. And you could have thought that this was a one-night stand, but it turned out to be a little bit more. That could happen. And then you find out that this is something still going on, and you didn't know. I wonder if it could be because you guys did not formalize what's going on. You didn't sit down. You didn't do the interview. Honey, you got to do the interview. You got to talk. You got to find out about this stuff. We just can't be playing these games and stuff. I want to take a look at, before we do the, before we go into tarot, I want to take a look at what crystal should we be working with. Where's my crystal book? Got the crystal book, and I want to take a look at, well, we'll do 3 crystals. We'll do one for relationships, we'll do one for career, and then we'll do one for money. And we'll read all 3, and then we'll finish out with maybe a couple of tarot cards. But let's see. The first crystal we have is white quartz, which is 17. Really good number too. And it's a tower, so we're definitely moving up. And we have carnelian, 14. We'll take a look at that. And last, we have, nice, for money, we have ruby. Well, let's take a read real quick. We'll just do them really quick. Let's start with money. Let's start with money. And money for the ruby, and it's the first one. The first one. Wow. So ruby is the birthstone for July, right? And ruby refers to passionate love, peace. Furthermore, it is known to be a sacred jewel. Okay, we're gonna flip these, only because I know, right? This is the first chakra, right? I think that's the first chakra color. But when it comes to the second chakra, it's the sacral energy. But it's the sacral. Okay. Well, all right. We could flip it back because the next 2 words is meaning wealth, the wisdom of life. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. The cards were right. We should always go with the cards because we have the crown chakra here when it comes to wisdom, but also courage to overcome fear. And we talked about that with the Lion's Gate in Leo, right? It is effective for people who feels depressed, lethargic, or bored with life. It does not only help them realize, but also guide them resolving the problem. So have it in a bracelet or something like that. So let's look at career with carnelian. The carnelian is, this stone makes you appreciate the value of life. And happiness in the world. Now that's good. So there is some value and happiness in the careers coming up. So make sure you talk to your supervisor if you need to do that, and talk to your partners as well, right? And also do the gratitude work that's required of you. It builds good relationships with people around you, and it helps you to focus on meeting achievable goals. See, this is very good for your career, right? And it has a strong energy of life, so it may neutralize other crystals. And see, that's good, because when you're around people with the bad energy, this is who you are. You are able to neutralize that energy if you wish to do so. Some of us don't want to. Honey, it relieves your thoughts of blaming the situation on others, make you recover from being lethargic and lazy, and helps you to focus on your responsibilities. That is a good career stone. That's the best place for that. That is a good career stone. But let's look at the white crystal. 17. The white crystal. With its unique crystalline structure, it has the most powerful healing energy on Earth. It does an excellent job at saving, releasing, and adjusting energy. Okay. Additionally, it also removes things that block energy. Quartz raises energy to this highest possible level. It improves concentration on open up the buried memories within us. Okay, so it does help you release past life traumas and childhood traumas and stuff like that, but it does work with the seventh chakra. The carnelian works with the second chakra. Okay, so we do have those two on the board, and also the ruby, of course, is the first chakra. But let's do some tarot. So guys, make sure get one of those stones, whatever you want to work with, your first, seventh, or your second chakra. When it comes to career, I think this first and second chakra, well, all three of them really, because you do want to have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. But if it's courage that you need, then it'll be the ruby. The carnelian will it'll assist with courage as well. But when it comes to relationships, I think all three of them work. But for me, I would probably do the white quartz for my relationship. And for money, I would definitely do the ruby for my money. Yeah, I would do that. Anyway. What's going on with the BJJs and for a Libra? Well, we're going to have a tower moment. They're upside down. Yeah, so this is all about releasing the negative. And some people, we're going to be healing the heart. We're going to be healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships. Some people are going to be jumping ship. You're not going to even need to tell them. They'll understand that you're on a journey. And they're going to want to get the hell up out of there because they're not able to trade you with good energy that you're giving. And they're going to feel bad about that. They're not going to know why. And when people feel bad about not being able to match your energy or match you in some kind of way, they can become nasty. Now, if they're mature, they'll talk to you about it and want you to help them understand how to raise their energy, in whatever way it is. It could be money. Everything's energy. Yeah, the moon card is coming in to help you with those secrets, right? To help you with the secrets and to help you realize what needs the tower moment, what needs to be removed out of your life. And that's with your relationship, that is with your career, and that's with your money. Some of the way you're spending your money, that you're going to stop that because you're going to realize that this is not assisting you in any kind of way. You probably got more going out than what's coming in, and you're going to say, this doesn't make sense, right? Yeah. So we do have with the Eight of Swords here, you could feel some kind of way about being on this journey, and this journey for you who's dealing with the anxiety, right? And I don't think it is depression. It's about the anxiety. You see so much changing around you, and some of the stuff you aren't changing yourself. What you don't know, or what you probably haven't realized, is this is being changed on a higher level from the fifth dimension. Your higher self, the true you, is changing these things. And it's probably for a good reason, that you've already learned your lesson. You've healed the karma. You dealt with it. And now it's time to move on. And those things that no longer serve you with this tower moment, it's been cut off. It's been removed. And, that's just what happens. Yeah, but we do have a celebration here. We have a celebration here. And when I saw the ring, somebody's getting married with this unconditional love. And you guys are on a journey together. And this person makes you feel guarded and protected. This is one of the kings or one of the queens energy coming in, the emperor or the empress. Yeah. Especially with this Venus, with Libra and, ruled by Venus. But with the Mercury retrograde, make sure you are communicating properly, though. That's the only thing. So, and with the soulmate as well. So if this is what you want and you haven't discussed it, it may be time to do that. Because you'll be surprised. Oh, wow. Balance, justice. Oh boy, we got judgment. This is going to be such a wonderful time for us in Libra season. This is such a wonderful time. Now, with that coming up, I do want to say our crown, we're going to be so connected to the universe, to the cosmos, right? As a collective, we're all going to be feeling and understanding the same thing because we're all moving to a higher level. We cannot, I don't think this us and them thing is going to work in the fifth dimension. It has to be serviced not to just self, but to others as well. We'll need to help each other. And the only way is we already pretty much know everything about everybody, right? With the internet and everything going on. But it's about feeling. It's about really feeling the love for someone else, even though they're different. Even though they're not the same. And that's why we went through so much of the things that we went through, is so we could experience and see what it's like to be different and to be shunned. So we can say to ourselves, or dealing with, someone in a relationship that's not kind. We don't want to be that person. So we don't allow ourselves to be. And many of the times we don't even understand how people could act the way they do. But judgment is coming up. Justice is in judgment. Okay, speaking about them, they're going to have to reap what they've sown too. And we can already see this happening. Right? We can already see it. Yeah. The Five of Cups. We're leaving this hermit mode, this loneliness, being alone. We're leaving it. Because we're all being awakened at once. So if you feel alone now, this is going to change. It's going to change, and make sure you pray. Do your prayers, your meditation about the situation. But it's changing, and when the horn blows, metaphorically, when it blows, we can already see all of us waking up right now together. There's going to be someone who understands your vibe, who is on your frequency, and they're going to come to you. And they're going to love and appreciate you in every way possible. And that's the spiritual abundance that the angels are talking about. Yeah, the devil card, Capricorn. So any Capricorns out there beside me, we have to let go of these addictions. And we have to heal our heart. This is being turned over. This energy, this third dimension energy is being turned over. We're moving to a whole new place. We're moving to the star card. We're moving to the world card. We're in Aquarius now. And the last card, this Queen of Swords coming in. Making those decisions, balancing out for on a mental level. That's Miss Libra. Coming in to do the work. And like I said, guys, we did the work. But our second chakra is open, as opening as well as the crown chakra. We're definitely on a journey. And with the journey that we're on, guys, this is a favorable outcome for us. And we're guided and we're protected. We're, with this high vibe, this high vibration, this high frequency, we're being more attractive. Why? Because we have unconditional love for ourselves and spiritual abundance, which is going to bring in our soulmate, right? Even children. But don't forget to heal that inner child that's in you and trust your vibe. Get those stones, the carnelian, the ruby, or the white quartz. Get that. If you're feeling all tied up, honey, just know that you're on a journey, and at the end of the day, you are protected, and there's a favorable outcome. And things are working out in our favor. We're going to balance. And then after this, we're going to move in Scorpio, where it will be a tower moment. Because Scorpio is about death and rebirth. So, when it comes to balance, when it comes to judgment, and when it comes to justice, concerning our relationships, our money, and our careers, our ancestors, wayshowers, and the angels have said we have a favorable outcome to expect. We're going to reap what we sown. This is the harvest. I'm Cleo. This is Cleo Soul Tarot. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it, hit the notification bell, share it, and always leave a comment, because when we know together, guys, we grow together. I'm Cleo. I'll read you later.